If you're thinking about returning your AIPER pool vac, you're going to want to watch this video first. You're going to want to watch the whole thing before you go ahead and return this thing. There's a few things you should know about this robot. First of all, it really is amazing. This thing can climb up the walls. It'll absolutely blow your mind. But there are some flaws to it that might cause you some problems and make you want to return it. It will climb the walls and it will clean the water line. So here it comes. Very nice. The little feather there was just a little too high. It didn't quite get it. But it cleaned all the way up to there. I guess if I want to clean up higher, I'll have to raise the water level. It's a little bit tricky there. It's going to go up to the rocks there, to the fake rocks by the slide. We'll see how it does over here when it encounters those rocks. Probably just clean up to where the rocks are. Oh, it went over them. Nice. Oh, it went right up in there. That's a real bad area where I have algae builds up underneath there. And I have to brush that area. So that's nice that it cleaned up in the corner there. But yeah, that's pretty cool how it can just like pressurize itself to be right on the walls there. That's pretty impressive. All right, so I'm going to go over 3 of the big issues that this pool vac has. Number 1, it doesn't clean dirty pools very well. The number 1 issue that I've had with this thing is that it does not work very good in a dirty pool. If your pool is really dirty and has a lot of dirt in it, is what will happen here is the pool basket back here will get full of dirt. And where I live, we get dust storms and there's a lot of clay. There's a lot of sand and clay that'll get at the bottom of the pool, and that'll get sucked up in here and it'll fill up all these baskets. And the way this thing works is it sucks up water into it and then it blows the water out of the jets here at the top to keep it down to the pool. But if the basket's all full of clay and leaves and all kinds of debris, there's not going to be as much water coming in there, and it's going to have a problem where it's going to pop wheelies and it's going to bunny hop. The solution of fixing that is you clean your basket anywhere from every 30 minutes to every hour. And if it's really bad, you might have to do it every 15 minutes. But if you keep your basket clean, then you shouldn't have any problem cleaning a dirty pool. This is how my pool looked when I started using the vac, and then after I figured out how to use it right, this is how it looks now. Number 2, you need to turn off your pool equipment when you're running it. The pool equipment can cause a lot of problems. There's going to be extra suction in the vents, there's going to be water blowing around there, and it's going to obstruct your pool vac. So you're going to want to turn off your pool equipment. All right, let's go ahead and turn off the pool equipment real quick. Yeah, we got the waterfall on, we got the aerator on, and then there's all the vents in the pool, the main drains down there. So we'll go ahead and turn all that off. Now that way the pool vac's free to maneuver without obstruction. And the third thing that you're going to have to do is you can't leave this in the pool. It's really convenient to just want to leave it in the pool because it's kind of a pain to pull it out when it's done. But if you leave it in the pool, all the chemicals in the pool, they're going to eat away at the plastic and they're going to decay it. You really shouldn't leave any of your pool equipment in the pool, any of your pool vacuums. You should always take them out when you're done using them. So if you follow those 3 rules, this is really a great vacuum. All right, let me go ahead and show you how this thing works in a clean pool. So like I said, it's not really that great for cleaning a dirty pool, but it will work. Is what it really is good for is keeping a clean pool clean. And so is what you want to do is you want to put it in here to keep the floors and the wall clean before it ever gets to that point to where it's really dirty. All right, let's go ahead and put it in the pool and I'll show you how it works. So as good as it climbs here, it doesn't seem to want to climb these steps very well. These steps are in pretty low water here, and so that's one issue I've had is these big steps here. It doesn't want to come up here and clean them. So this, I'm still going to have to do some work here. I'm still going to have to do some scrubbing and cleaning the pool with the brush. So it's not perfect. It's not going to get everything, but it does get a lot, and it's pretty cool. All right, let me put this in the pool and show you what I mean. All right, so you got these different settings on here. There's the on off at the top, then there's auto, which will do your floors and your walls, and then there's just walls. I'm going to put it on auto, and then you put it in the pool. Now you see on the steps here, there's not enough for him to sink down there. Try and put it a little bit further down. I'll see if I can get him to clean this step here. Don't know if we're deep enough there, but we're going to give it a try. We might not be deep enough to get it to work. See those jets just pushing the water up out of there. But I think it's too shallow here. So we're going to go ahead and put them further down in the pool. All right, he's thinking about it. We'll see what he does. There we go. See, now that there's enough water there, it can start working. But when we were up here on the steps, it was just too shallow. So I'm going to have to brush the steps off because it will only go up to the water line, and it's got to have all that water to push against in order to hold it into place. But if it's too shallow, it just doesn't work. Yeah, there he goes. You can see how well it works in a clean pool. But yeah, the pool's looking pretty nice compared to how it looked before. So in the advertisements, they show you sitting back and relaxing while the pool vac does all the work, and that's not the reality. The reality is you're going to have to still do some of the work. Like I'm going to have to sweep these steps here, but while I'm doing that, the pool vac is cleaning the rest of the pool. So it really is helpful. It really does do a lot for you. All right, let's go in the pool and see this thing in action. Yeah, this is what they show you in all the other video reviews, is they just show how nice it is and how well it works in a clean pool. And it does. It is really nice. All that's true. It is really nice, and it does work great in a clean pool. There we go. So see, we got some of that bunny hop in there. Let's see if it corrects itself. I might need to clean the pool basket. Even though the pool looks clean, it still may have some crud in there. So let's see if that was a fluke. Even though the bottom of the pool looks clean, there could be some sediment on there that it's picking up and clogging up the basket. So we'll go ahead and pull it up and look in there. But yeah, a lot of people show it working flawlessly in a clean pool like this. And it doesn't seem to have any problems at all. But once you put it in a dirty pool, that's another story. To get the pool vac out of the pool, you use this hook that came with it, and you just put this on the end of a pole. All right, let's put it on the pole and pull them up. All right, so the pool didn't look very dirty, but there is actually quite a bit of crud in here. So let's open it up here. So it's got a lot of silt in there and leaves in there. And so all that stuff can just like get in the right spot, and it can clog everything up and hinder the pool vac. So I'm going to go ahead and clean this out, and we'll put them back in. So that was actually a real shocker. I didn't expect the pool basket to be that dirty. I thought the pool was pretty clean. So there's another lesson there, is that even if you think your pool's clean, you know, after about an hour, you might want to check on it and check your pool basket and see if it's clean, or at the very least, look at your pool vac and see if it's popping wheelies. If it's popping wheelies or doing any bunny hopping, that means your basket's probably dirty. But we got it nice and clean now. Put it back in here. All right, and now we'll turn it to wall cleaning mode. So we got the power there, and then we got auto, which is floor and wall. If you go auto, it will clean the floors until it's at about 50% power, and then it'll switch to wall mode. If you go floor, it's all floor mode, and wall is all wall mode. So let's go ahead and turn it into wall mode. That's where it really shines. It's pretty cool. Go once for auto, 2 for floor, and 3 for walls. Then we'll go ahead and put it in. All right, here it comes. Cleaning the walls. This is pretty amazing. This is the part where I'd spent a lot of time walking around the pool, scrubbing these walls. You can see how high up it comes here. It goes up to the water line there. It's got pretty nice scrubbers here. And stays up here for a minute too. And then it just goes right back down. It is amazing how it hugs the wall like that. So yeah, other than that pool basket, it's got a really fine mesh on it, and that pool basket will cause you some issues if you don't keep it clean. And like I said, I was pretty shocked that there was that much in the pool basket. I mean, the pool looks pretty clean, but it was really dirty, and the water's still kind of cloudy. So it's not quite as clean as I thought. All right, here he comes again. Kind of getting his connection there. See how he does this here. Gets himself in position, and his jets push against the water in the pool, and he just climbs right up there. I mean, that is absolutely awesome. Look at that. Getting right up in there and cleaning in the rocks. That is just something else. I mean, it's not perfect. You saw where he started out, and he kind of got turned around there and skipped a little bit of a spot. And we'll see how he does here, how close he gets to where he was. He was half on the rocks. He was half on those fake rocks there when he started. So we'll see where he ends up now. Yeah, that looks pretty good there. He's right on the rocks real good, and he's cleaning them pretty good. Yeah, this thing is pretty cool. Yeah, so there you go. Like I said, if you're thinking about returning this thing, just make sure you watch this whole video until the end and then make your decision. So, you know, here we are at the end. You can see what it's capable of, its drawbacks and its successes. You can see where it really shines in climbing the walls, and you can see where it struggles a little bit in climbing the steps there. Not the steps, that's kind of the bench over there, the love seat. He doesn't do too good right there, but he did really good going up to the pool line. So if we were to go over all the negatives, you got to keep the pool basket clean. You got to turn off your pool equipment, and you can't leave him in the pool. It is kind of a pain to take him out, and I know you just want to leave him in there, but when he's done, you got to take him out of the pool. And then he doesn't do the steps very well. On the upside though, if you keep that basket clean, he'll clean the whole pool. He cleaned this whole pool for me. This pool was a mess. And he will climb your walls. He's just not going to do too good around your steps. And he is pretty cool looking. So there you have it. All right, well, I hope you keep your AIPER pool vac, because I sure am glad I kept mine. I almost returned this thing the other day, and I'm so glad I kept it, because this thing is awesome. Yeah, he'll get right up to the middle of the bench there, but then he'll have to stop, because you can see once the air bubbles start coming out of the top there, he has to stop. You can see this area is a bit of a conundrum for him. Kind of a rounded pool love seat here. And so he kind of struggles climbing up there. Looks like he's positioning himself and trying to figure it out. Looks like he might just be scrubbing down here. Figuring that's about as high up as he can go, so he'll just clean right there.